Hello, my name is Ayden Domico, and I am a part of Marquette University's Applied Investment Management program. Today, I'm recommending new holdings be bought and added to the AIM International portfolio with a price target of $11.03, implying upside of 45.49%. New Holdings Limited, New York Stock Exchange ticker NU, is the holding company for Nubank, which provides digital banking solutions to customers in Latin America, with 97.5% of their total fiscal year 21 revenues coming from Brazil, 2.3% from Mexico, and 0.2% from Colombia. The bank earns revenues from two segments: interest income and gains on financial instruments, which represents 61.6% of last year's revenues, as well as from fees and commissions, representing 38.4%. Interest income is generated from loan interest and credit card operations, while fee and commission revenue is generated from financial services provided, such as investment advice and brokering, instant payment network transactions, prepaid cards, and debit and credit card interchange services. New Holdings was incorporated on May 6, 2013 by David Velez Aznorno, Edward Wibble, and Christina Helena Zingaretti Junqueira in Georgetown, Cayman Islands, and the firm is headquartered in Sao Paulo, Brazil. New Holdings launched their initial public offering on the New York Stock Exchange in December of 2021 at a price of $9 per share. They are presently one of the world's largest digital banks and continue to challenge traditional financial institutions. They offer individual customers as well as small to mid-sized enterprises a digital app and website to handle all of their personal and business banking needs. One of Nubank's largest offerings is their international credit card, which was released in 2014. Keys to the success of this card is that it does not charge customers a transaction fee. However, the bank collects interest on installment loans that is greater than the interest paid on savings account deposits for individual customers. Other bank offerings include personal and business loans, lines of credit, investment accounts, debit cards, and other financial instruments to serve underbanked Latin Americans. Over the past 3 years, Nubank has increased their customer base at a CAGR of over 108%, growing from 6 million customers following fiscal year 2018 to nearly 54 million customers presently, and the base is still growing. The firm has also made a number of acquisitions during fiscal year 2021, which increased their financial service capabilities, adding investment, fundraising, and instant payment platforms to their portfolio of offerings. Their customers have never been more active, with monthly average revenue per active customer increasing 28.6% year over year in fiscal year 2021 to $4.50 per active customer. Total purchase volume, which is the total amount of dollars that are either stored in or were sent using Nubank's platforms, has grown at a 3-year CAGR of 65.9%. Additionally, the size of Nubank's credit portfolio, which is comprised of credit card receivables and personal loans, similarly grew at a 3-year CAGR of 28.7%. Given Nubank's ability to grow their credit portfolio, total payment volume, and number of active users in an underserved market, as well as the company's recent acquisitions, it is recommended to add Nubank to the AIM International portfolio with a price target of $11.03, representing 45.49% of upside. Having excelled at raising funding before finally going public in late 2021, Nubank has been fortunate enough to be able to focus on rapid growth and expansion during its formative years while not placing too much importance on their net losses. Using this growth strategy, the bank's total payment volume increased from just over $9.5 billion to nearly $44 billion in just 3 fiscal years, while the bank's credit portfolio has more than doubled in that same time. These results are a testament to the company's marketing and research team, and the firm shows no signs of slowing down anytime soon. Credit grew 97.4% year over year in fiscal year 21, while total payments increased by over 94.5%. Although this digital bank cannot grow this quickly forever, total payment volume and the credit portfolio are expected to grow at 10-year CAGRs of 42% and 27.3%, respectively, helping the firm to break even in fiscal year 23 and increase net margins by nearly 300 basis points in fiscal year 24. With new features obtained through both research and development and acquisitions being integrated into Nubank's digital infrastructure, the firm's user activity rate increased by more than 1,000 basis points year over year in fiscal year 21, going from 65.6% to 76.3%. Acquisitions include Olivia, an AI-based solution firm which helps customers with financial decisions and money management, Easy Invest, an independent digital investment broker, Acala, a Mexican-based financial services provider, and SpinPay, the payments network pioneer which engineered instant transactions in Brazil for merchants both on and offline via the Brazilian Instant Payments Network. In fiscal year 20, Nubank acquired Delaware-based software engineering company Cognitect Inc. in order to increase technological efficiency. Increased user activity can be explained by customers bringing more and more of their financial livelihoods onto Nubank's platform, relying more and more on the bank not just as a banking platform, but as their go-to, all-encompassing financial services provider. These additions and future ones alike are expected to increase Nubank's average revenue per customer from $27 presently to about $150 in fiscal year 31. In fiscal year 2021, about 45% of Latin Americans did not have their own bank account, 79% had not ever used credit or borrowed from any financial institution, and only about 12% had at least some money deposited into a savings account. Yet at least 79% of those individuals own a smartphone. As a challenger digital neobank, Nubank is able to reach customers that traditional physical banks cannot, while also offering additional financial solutions such as investment brokering and international credit card access that entice users to continue to use Nubank's platform rather than the competition. As internet infrastructure continues to be erected in Latin America, New Holdings will continue to enter new regions and markets to serve the underbanked. With between 80 to 90% of customers gained organically on average, Nubank is expected to grow their base each year while customer acquisition costs remain flat per user at about $5 each. To reach an intrinsic value for New Holdings, a 10-year excess equity model was utilized. After applying a terminal growth rate of 2% and a cost of equity of 7.98%, an intrinsic value of $9.75 was reached. A sensitivity analysis of plus or minus 100 basis points on the cost of equity and plus or minus 50 basis points on the terminal growth rate resulted in a range from $7.30 to $13.91. Additionally, a 2024 price-to-earnings growth relative valuation was calculated, resulting in an intrinsic value of $14.12. Finally, a market cap per user last 12-month relative valuation was calculated, resulting in an intrinsic value of $18.18. By weighing these three models 80, 10, 10 respectively, a price target of $11.03 was reached, representing 45.49% of upside. New Holdings does not currently pay a dividend. Credit and loan default. With Nubank's credit portfolio growing at an exponential rate as the company matures, a time of economic hardships or another event causing mass defaults could prove detrimental to the bank. Regional, political, and economic instability. With Nubank conducting more than 95% of their business in Brazil, the company leaves itself exposed to risk, particularly with politics and inflation. While Brazil is one of the more relatively stable Latin American countries for conducting business and investments, the country experienced inflation greater than 10% as well as benchmark interest rates greater than 9% last year. If these high inflation rates persist, either in Brazil or other Latin American countries that Nubank operates within, Nubank may cease to exist. Co-founders David Velez Osorno and Cristina Helena Zingaretti Junqueira serve as co-CEOs of New Holdings Limited. Osorno has a deep background in investment banking and private equity, and he also serves as chairman of the board of directors of New Holdings. 6 of the 9 directors on the board are independent, and the board contains many experienced, well-known names, such as Ahmet Muhtar Kent, former chairman of the board at the Coca-Cola Company, and Jacqueline Dawn Reese, who is currently the chairman of the Economic Advisory Council at the Federal Reserve Bank of San Francisco.